All right, hey Cancer. So, I'm doing a read for you guys. This is a torn between two. So you have two people on your mind, and it could be a representation of any person that's on your mind times two. So you have a new versus old, however it resonates with you. So you're going to know this is your read by your energy and your current situation. And if you don't resonate with that, I am going to pull cards to see how you see person number one and person number two. So you might want to wait before you click off. Otherwise, if your energy and your situation doesn't resonate with a read, then check your moon, rising, and Venus placements. All right, so you're dealing with two and you're just not sure where it's going to go. Um, the cards I'm using are really super tiny, so they have been pre-shuffled before this just because they are tiny and it's kind of hard to, yeah, they're awkward. So your energy for Cancer, Cancer's energy. We have the Ace of Swords coming through with the Lovers. And the Strength card. All right, so what this is telling me right here, and you guys know if you've been with me, I don't read reversals too often unless I feel drawn to. So I'm not feeling drawn to read any reversals right now. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. You've been holding on to something for quite some time with the Strength card. Okay. I'm going to try to watch my hands and my movements. But you've been holding on to something, and it could just be the current relationship, especially if you've been in a relationship and you've met somebody new. You've been trying to hold on to it. But the Lover's card coming through truly tells us that you have a choice that needs to be made. Okay. I apologize for the lighting, guys. It's probably most likely my window glare coming through. Um, let me pause. All right. I hope that's better. But anyways, you truly, truly, truly have a choice to make here with the Lover's card. So your energy, I feel like you're truly pulled. The Ace of Swords is going to indicate a new beginning. And obviously, I feel like that's what the newer energy that's kind of coming through on your situation. But it's truly trying to remain strong. I almost feel like you're like calling in your angels with that Lover's card. If you just kind of see the picture, I just kind of feel like you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Asking for like universal help, okay, to tell you what you should do, right? And I feel like you're just trying to be strong over everything. You're just trying to be strong. You don't know what to do. You're not sure what the best route is right now. So let's see what your situation is for Cancer. So we have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Devil card. All right. So what this is telling me right here is, okay, potentially, I do feel like the new beginning. This is the Page of Wands right here, this card. So Page of Wands is about new beginnings, and it's like new. I'm going to tell you this. I straight feel like this is like some sexual energy right here. And the King of Wands is a depiction of how attracted you are, how the energetic pull you feel towards this person. And with the Devil card coming through, I almost kind of feel like you are recognizing that maybe it's not under the best circumstances. So I kind of feel like you could be potentially connected to somebody that you are committed to. Okay. And that's why the devil energy is coming through, because you feel like you're doing something wrong because of where your passion is being stored right now. So it could be that you're connecting with somebody that you're married to, somebody that you've had a long-term commitment with, and they're just not coming forward with the type of energy that you haven't been shown this energy. And the King of Wands, I do feel like that's that passionate energy that you've not felt in a very, very long time. So it's almost kind of like being touched. You've guys seen that show Touched by an Angel, but it's like touched by a devil. But it's not to say that the person that you're dealing with is bad or evil. That's not what I'm saying at all. Okay. So the deck on the left is going to represent person number one, and the deck on the right is going to represent person number two. And again, these have been pre-shuffled. Okay. I'm going to shuffle a couple of times. And I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to see what is going on with connection number 1. All right, so I am just going to lay the cards out. No, right here. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I have enough room for the side-by-side view. I must have the deck in reverse altogether. All right, so person number 1. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do the Celtic cross. And I know I'm not following the exact guidelines, but I wanted to do it because I feel like it's easier, and let's just see what energy we get from this. So for card number 1, this is how you see this person. So we have the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is representing this past life connection. It's also about having kids. You could have kids with this person. It could be that you've been with this person for a very, very long time, and that's how you see this person. Am I supposed to be with them? Is this the happily ever after? Is this where the buck stops? Okay, with that 6 of Cups energy. So I feel like this is a soul connection for you, most definitely. But it for you and how you see this, to me, it's like it's been a long time, right? How they see you, they're coming through and seeing you as the hangman. So your mind is not made up yet, okay? You do not have to have children with this person at all, okay? But they're seeing you as not being able to make up your mind about what you want to do, where you want to see this go, okay? The hangman talks about some stagnant type of energy. So they're kind of seeing you as somebody who's not making up your mind, and it doesn't matter what the dynamic of this relationship is. You're not making up your mind, but that's how they see you. So the past or the experience that you see with this person, we have the Page of Cups. So new beginnings in love. Everything starts off sweet and innocent, and you're showing that true embodiment of what it means to love. The pages are all about new beginnings, and the Page of Cups is all about sharing that emotion. So this is somebody that you've been able to share a lot with when it comes to your emotional body. All right, the challenges ahead is going to be moving forward. So the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a depiction of moving forward. It's the win. It's victory. It's forward movement. It's fast-paced energy just as well. All right. So the challenges are going to be: are we able to move ahead? Is this connection moving too fast? What are we doing here? What do you want from this? What do I want from this? I apologize for the background noise, guys. My little kids are here, and yeah, they're having a good time, I guess. But ultimately, the Chariot card is a representation of moving forward. So the challenges ahead with this connection are that of moving forward. The future potential. All right. So the favorable instances are the 5 of Pentacles. So the positive future outcome of this connection is no more abandonment, no more feeling left out in the dark, no more feeling like somebody is left hanging in the balance. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles is somebody who embodies abandonment, just being left out in the cold. And I feel like the future potential with this connection is saying that you and this person will never feel like that with each other, so long as you move forward. Okay, and the outcome potential for this connection, you do have the Lovers coming through. So long-term commitment, stability, and ultimately, this is that soulmate connection. All right, this is that soulmate connection that I feel like both you and this person have craved for quite some time. Okay, so the advice that's coming through on person number 1, we have the King of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. All right. So the biggest thing that I feel that's coming through with this connection number 1 is, okay, somebody is obviously carrying a lot of burdens. I feel like that's your energy and your message, okay? But to truly embody happiness, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep holding on to something that doesn't serve a purpose to your future? Okay. Here's what I'm going to say, Cancer. How long have you been holding on to a connection that you know is not supposed to be yours, right? With the King of Swords coming through, I feel like that energy right there in itself is just telling you to be honest with yourself and to those that are around you. Okay, you truly need to do what's going to make you happy. All right, and you're torn between two, and I feel like this. I don't feel like this is a person right here that you're deeply connected to right now. I don't feel like you have a deep relationship with this person right now, but I do feel like it could come up here in person number two, and you are just you're kind of grasping at straws here. Like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Okay, so person number two. Let's see what's coming out on their energy. Give me 1 second. So let's see what's coming on person number two. All right, and likewise, I am going to just lay all the cards out firsthand. And I hope that you guys can see this. All right, so person number two. So the energy that's coming through with this connection, do we got them all? We almost got them all. Okay, I just want to, let me move some things back. That's pretty good. Okay. All right, so with person number two, how you see this person, we have the Queen of Swords energy coming through. And with this energy right here, this is going to have, I feel like, some bitter components. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very, very direct, very honest, very, very verbal. Okay. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very, very honest, but this person's also very loyal. That's what the Swords energy is all about. And I don't feel any negative energy when it comes to this person right here. Okay, so kind of what I'm seeing right now, I'm not seeing that you're actually very deeply connected to either energies. Just let me see. Okay, all right. Anyway, you could just have a tough decision to make. What I'm feeling, all of us with this connection right here is you could potentially be dealing with two energies that you know have a lot of potential for you. Okay, you have a lot of potential going on here, and you're just really, really pulled. The person that's on your mind, how they see you as the Six of Wands, this is the victory. All right, this is the win. This is the forward movement, and this person sees you as a person that's truly meant to be in their life. So the past experience with this person right here, we have karma coming through, which is justice. So this right here is telling me that this could be I'm not going to say a karmic situation, but definitely something that you're going to gain something out of, no matter if you disconnect from this person or stay with the person. The fact that karma is coming out is telling me that you guys are supposed to have something. You're supposed to have a connection in this lifetime for a reason, okay? So the challenges ahead for you guys is the Four of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that somebody is not able to open their heart space. Somebody is being very, very closed off in this energy, and that is going to continue to be a challenge. So if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't let you in, who has a hard time opening their heart space, that's going to continue to be a challenge. If it's been one in the past, it's going to continue to be one in the future. All right. The future potential There's a reason why you're with this person or entertaining them, and it's the Knight of Cups energy. So you see a lot of love. There's devotion right here. The thing is that I do want to point out is that the Knight of Cups always comes with his cup empty, and that's because I feel like he's reserving a right. He's reserving a right for something, and you could totally feel that with this person. So I'm kind of feeling like you're like dating, Cancer. You're dating somebody and somebody comes in and you start seeing somebody, and I feel like both have the true potential to be serious relationships. If and I almost feel like you think of it as you're cheating, but I'm not feeling that, because you guys, I don't feel like there's been any sort of like long-term commitment. But the future potential is that you guys are never going to lose that charm, that devotion, that love, that making love sort of feeling. So I feel like there's going to be a sense of newness that never dies down with this. Okay, and the outcome potential for this connection, we have the Ten of Wands. So that's like carrying a lot of weight, carrying the burdens, carrying like, what are we doing here? What is this? I almost feel like connection number 2 is coming through as the person that you've been with longest, and it's like you guys are seriously questioning this connection, because I feel like there is no forward movement here. All right. I feel like there's not a lot of forward movement, and I feel like you both recognize that. So the advice when it comes to this connection, we have the Emperor, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. All right. So with the advice coming through right here, I feel like the Emperor card is coming through, telling you to really kind of speak up for yourself, and to realize and recognize where your heart is lying at. All right. I feel like the Emperor is a form of being honest with yourself. The Seven of Cups, a depiction of having having a lot of opportunities, almost too kind of identifying that maybe you feel like you're cheating on this person if you've been with them first, with person number 1. Okay. But you're just recognize that you're not. Especially if person number 2 has not given you anything to look forward to. Okay. The Queen of Wands energy, I feel like that's you taking your passion where it needs to go, and your angels and spirit guides saying, is this person making you feel as outwardly as you could, as you should? All right. Where does your sense of worth, your sense of self, your sense of being, your self-confidence and your self-esteem lie within this person just as well? Because if they're not giving you anything, why? All right. Are they being a false form of emperor to you? And what doubts might you have in your head about this person? Okay. So for this one right here, guys, I don't think that you're deeply tied to either person. But right here, I truly do feel like you're getting a form of clarity on where it is you need to go. So I'm going to leave it right there, Cancer. I do hope you guys have gotten something out of this. And if you have, I do ask you to please comment and let us know what you're dealing with and where you're at. All right, guys, take it easy.